Hey guys, welcome to this video. So as I was starting my YouTube journey out, I actually started doing this with one of my friends. You can find the link to his channel down in the description because he's the reason I started doing all this stuff here. I have a lot of consoles and I like playing console games. I like console exclusives like God of War, The Last of Us, Halo, and I thought I wanted to capture some of those moments, maybe stream them, stuff like that. So I went out and did some research. You can get some capture cards. You can also get some cheap capture cards, but primarily the things that people buy are the Elgato capture cards. They make both internal and external capture cards, but you can also buy AverMedia capture cards. The Elgato ones, they're the expensive one. Then you have the AverMedia, and then you have like everything else. So I went out and I bought one of these guys here. This here is supposed to be a HDMI in and HDMI out with 4K Ultra HD. On the website I bought it, it was only 349 crowns. I'm gonna do a calculation of what that is in USD instead, so you're gonna see that on the screen right here. This guy here is with a 5-volt DC input. It's also so you can take your HDMI in from your console and then loop it out to your screen so you can play it without latency. And this makes it so that you can record it in a software like OBS when I'm recording this right now. I thought we should go take a look at this guy. So this little guy here does 1080p 60 frames. That's what is said on the website. It can also do 720p 60 frames. So because it has a 4K in, but it's not 4K out. The HDMI out, that's a 1080p 60. So I think we should try this out in OBS and see if this really lives up to what is said on the website, and if this could be an alternative to the more expensive Elgato cards. So I just added in the USB to OBS. So let's just go in and turn on the PS5 and see if it picks up the signal here. Right now I did put the signal at screen tear. Okay, so now we load it in, and and there's, as you can see there, when we walk around, you can see there's the flicker goes just down the screen. As you can see there, okay, that's not good. Okay, but this is 1080p. Let's go and change the settings of the capture card here, and then go to, let's go and say, instead of resolution type device default, let's do a custom 1080. They just disappear. Let's do 1080p. There we go. And then let's see, match output. Let's do 60 frames. Video format, let's see, buffering here. Okay, so it use hardware encoding when available. Okay, let's see if that makes a difference in the tearing. So the tearing is gone now, I think. Yeah, the tearing is definitely gone. So that's because the hardware encoding, that's my AMD RX 6600, takes over the encoding, I think. And it looks okay. So it's definitely not 60 frames a second, but this is not like too shabby. This could be great for like recording to Twitch. That would be no problem. Let's try to bump it down to 720p and see what that looks like. I can just go to the settings here and then bump it down, and then resize the window here for you guys. So there we go. Okay, so that's 60 frames a second. That's definitely 60 frames. And the picture quality is not the best, but it's a bit blurry. But this could be amazing for Twitch live streams, because I'm live streaming to Twitch at 720, 60 frames. Just because I get a more clear picture and a more clear stream that way and less latency. I'm actually, right now, I'm playing directly in OBS window. And there's no real latency, actually. When you play like this here, let's try and flames, and the colors looks amazing. Okay, cool. Let's test out another game. Okay, let's test out Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game does as well play in 60 frames. Let's try again here. Let's see, match. Let's take it down to there's actually a 48 FPS limiter here, so let's try that. So as I can see here, it's not even recording at, it's not even playing through at 48 frames. Let's jump it down to 30 just to see if there's any difference at all. Okay, so yeah, it is going out at 30. Because if I notch it down to, let's say, 15 frames a second, you'll definitely see let's just do 25. Yeah, that's 25 FPS versus 30 FPS, so it's definitely recording at at that. So let's just match output and change it down to 720p here. Let's resize the window for you guys. Yeah, that's 60 frames a second. And no real screen share, no latency at all. So, well, if you can live with that it does 1080p 30 frames a second, I think this capture card is very good. It's a very like bang for the buck, as you could say. So yeah, that's pretty amazing actually. So I think this is a capture card problem, so they might have lied to me on the website. But yeah, now you guys know too. I will leave a link to the capture card in the description if I can find it again, because it's been a while since I bought this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this enlightened you a bit about capture cards. I will say, if you don't want to do the research and you don't want to spend so much time, then just buy an Elgato. It's so much easier, but it do cost a little bit more money. But you will get a proprietary software with the Elgato, and you'll just get something that just works. You won't have to fiddle with. Oh, there's a flicker as well. You won't have to fiddle with like I did. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.